All right.
But his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Okay, keep going.
And he looked on the Canaanites and took up this parable and said, strong is thy dwelling place, and thy puttest thy nest in a rock.
So this is Balaam getting the vision of what Israel, through the power of the Most High and his son, what Yahweh Shai gonna do to you Amalekites and you heathen nations. And when you read the story about it, is what Moab tried to do to Israel. All right.
Strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy nest in a rock. Nevertheless, the Kenite shall be wasted unto Ashur.
Yeah, that's the land, that's the southern part of Israel, the southern part of Palestine, okay?
Ashur shall carry thee away captive. He took up his parable and said, alas, who shall live? Who shall live when the Most High doeth this?
Yeah.
And the ship shall come from the coast of Shittim, and shall afflict Ashur, and shall afflict Eber, and he also shall perish forever. And Balaam arose up and went and returned to his place, and Balak also went his way.
Yeah, because they tried to send curses on Israel, and the Most High gave them that vision to understand what was going to happen to the Moabites in the end time, all right, which is now. All right, go back to 49 and what I say go? 46. Yeah, start at 46.
Jeremiah 48 and 46.
Gun.
Woe be unto Moab,
Right.
the people of Chemosh perish, for thy sons are taken captive, and thy daughters captive. Yet will I bring again the captivity of Moab in the latter day, says the Lord.
So Moab, them Chinese going into captivity up under the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that's all I want to mention.
This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 5. And blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give its voice, and the people shall be troubled.
Yeah. Who is that? That's talking about Yahweh Shai. You see? That's talking about Yahweh Shai. Go to the point about the proof that that's talking about Yahweh Shai.
That's John 19 and 34.
Yeah, but read it again first.
This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 5.
Right.
And the blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled.
The proof that that's talking about Yahweh Shai, who you ignorant call Jesus.
John 19 and 34. Right. John 19 and 34. But one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out blood and water.
You see? So that's talking about Yahweh Shai, and that stone is talking about Yahweh Shai, who you ignorant call Jesus. Those, okay? All right.
It says, and blood shall drop out of wood, and the stone shall give his voice, and the people shall be troubled.
Yeah, when he come back, the people shall be troubled. Because guess what? When you continue to read,
I'm going to go to 6.
okay.
And even he shall rule whom they look not, for they dwell upon the earth.
Because when they done that, they thought he wasn't coming back. You see? They thought he wasn't coming back. They looked not for him. Read that again.
2nd Ezra 5 and 6. And even he shall rule whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth.
Gun.
And the fowls shall take their flight all way together. Away together.
Yeah, when he come back, because he's going to destroy them. Anything that's filthy. And you heathen nations are filthy. All right?
It says, and even he shall rule whom they look not for that dwell upon the earth, and the fowls shall take their flight away together.
Right.
Matthew 24:27. For as the lightning come out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Wheresoever the
That's how it's gonna be. So he gonna come back in them chariots just like that. You see? What Esau, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, he's an Edomite. That's what the so-called white people are. They're a nation of Edomites, and they call them UFOs. But those are chariots of Israel. Okay?
Matthew 24 and 28. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will be the eagles be gathered together. Immediately after the tribulation of those days which the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken.
Yeah, because right after those, and during the time of Jacob's trouble, Yahweh Shai gonna show up during that thermonuclear war, and he gonna deliver Israel. We'll read that again. And the moon shall not give it. What it say?
And the moon shall not give her light,
right?
And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Meaning the moon should not give her light. Meaning that's parabolic. Meaning the knowledge and wisdom of Esau's kingdom, his superiority in his kingdom, is gonna fall. You see, his so-called wisdom is gonna fall. He's gonna fall out of his rulership. Okay.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heavens. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Yep. See? So that's Esau falling out of his power structure, man. You see? All right.
Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Right.
And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Yeah.
Even so, amen.
Yeah, he gonna come in them UFOs, in them chariots. Okay? And even the ones that pierced him, who thought he wasn't coming back to rule, they still here today. And they gonna see him coming in chariots. Alright? The so-called UFOs, what the so-called white man call them. But we know they're the chariots of Israel. Yep. Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Same clouds that led the Israelites through the wilderness, man.
Yeah, and
same ones.
The same ones in Acts chapter 1, when he was taken up, the same way he coming back.
And them kindreds, man, when you look that word up, that ain't trying to fit all you other nations in there, because that kindred is specifically tells you it's for the 12 tribes of the son of Jacob.
Gun.
You know, it specifically tells you.
Gun.
So a lot of people, y'all read that kindreds, if you know it means nations, y'all be trying to fit y'allself in, but y'all ain't gonna fit y'allself in, man.
Gun.
You can't fit yourself in this.
Daniel's 12 and 1. And at the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of the people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time.
What's that? Jacob's trouble? What's that? Jeremiah 30 and 7. Yeah, 30 and 7. Get that. Jeremiah 30 and 7. So we just jumping back and forth and showing you what's coming, but at this time Jacob's gonna be in trouble because of that martial law and that famine and what's going on in the world. Okay?
Jeremiah 30 verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So in this day, when it happened, it ain't happening to no other nation on the earth, nor doing mankind what's coming. And Jacob gonna be in trouble, and they gonna need to be delivered. Okay?
But he shall be saved out of it.
Shall be saved out of it. The elect gonna be saved out of it. Out of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright?
Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. At that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in this book.
Yeah, it's written in this book. Who's supposed to get delivered? The elect.
Let's jump Revelations 12:7. And there was war in heaven.
And that ain't talking about when Satan got kicked out of when the Most High kicked Satan out of heaven. They tell you in Joel the second chapter, Joel the first chapter, with Satan, which the Most High created him, was talking to the Most High. So Satan was never kicked out of the heavens. That's for them so-called Christians in them churches. They believe in that madness.
And yeah, when you look up that word heaven, right there, it'll tell you it's a place where clouds and tempests gather together.
Right.
That's right there what we looking at.
Yeah.
See, that's what's called the second heaven.
Yeah, pursuing the Paul seen. Let's get that. When Paul seen it, let's get that. In 2 Corinthians 12, when he got stoned. When he got stoned and he seen it, let's get that. When he got stoned, that's in
got 2 Corinthians 12.
Yeah, get that one. And when he got stoned, I'm trying to remember what that's. What do you say? When he got stoned, that's in Acts 14 and 19. When he got stoned, this when he seen the third heaven. To edify what the brother was saying, the different levels of heavens. You got the heaven on earth, then you got the heavens that's above us, and then you got the heavens, which is a spiritual world. And Satan didn't get kicked out of that. You people stupid. That's for them people who don't read and go to them into that Roman Catholic doctrine, that universal doctrine, which is an error.
Yeah. This 2 Corinthians, this is 12, and I'll start up top.
Right.
It is not expedient for me, doubtless, to glory. I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I knew a man in Yahushai above 14 years ago. Whether in the body, I cannot tell, or whether out of the body, I cannot tell. The Most High knoweth. Such is one called up to the third heaven.
So when he seen that vision, when he got that, they had put him to death, but the Most High put the spirit back in him. So when he seen what he seen, he couldn't explain it to you.
He couldn't explain it. But reading it, we know he had to been what?
In the spiritual world. But it tells you that tells you in Acts 14 and 19 that he was dead.
Acts 14 and 19. And there came thither containing Jews in Antioch and the Iconium. Iconium who preceded the people, and having stoned Paul, persuaded Salakia, the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposedly he had been dead.
Right. So that's when he seen that vision. Okay? That's when he seen that vision about the third heaven.
Back in Revelations 12 and 7, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
Right.
And the dragon fought.
Dragon is the Roman Empire. Okay? The whole NATO and the EU system. Okay?
and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Yeah, so they was kicked out of their rulership. So that's what's gonna come. When Yahweh Shai and the angels come back,